Hey there, gang. I thought we'd do another little character exploration today, and I think I've got kind of a fun one for us. Let's check it out. Okay. This little guy does not look too happy. It's simply called Gnome, and it says he's pissed off. What's he saying here? Hey, this tree stump isn't a jungle gym for your kids to play on. It's my home. Look, how many times do I have to go over this with you people? I am a gnome, not an elf. My name is Kessler, not Keebler, and I ain't gonna bake you any damn cookies. Okay, this sounds fun. I think this will be right up my alley. By the way, my name is Jan Anderson. I'm a voice actor in Salem, Oregon. Thanks for joining me for a little playtime today. As you guys know, I love doing character work, and I thought this would be a fun little exercise to go over with you, and so let's give this a try. So let's take a look at him here. He is obviously not a happy camper. He does look pissed. He's red-faced. He's kind of dirty looking. It looks like it's been raining recently and he's been out in it. He looks weathered. He looks like he's a little not enjoying life at the moment. And it sounds like a family has been coming through the forest or wherever he lives. They found this tree stump and the kids have started playing on it. And the family probably thought, oh, what a cute little Keebler elf, the cookie brand. This is obviously a riff on the Keebler elves and their cookie baking empire. So, and that's not what he is. And he's frustrated because people keep mistaking him for an elf, a Keebler elf, when he is, in fact, a gnome. So clearly, we're not talking about the elves like from The Lord of the Rings, which are tall and statuesque and regal and elegant and fierce warriors, that kind of thing. We're talking about the little guys, the Keebler elves from the animated, Cookie Company. If you're not sure what the Keebler elves are, look up Keebler cookies and you'll find out. I should have had maybe I'll insert a picture of what I'm talking about here. But obviously, this is not them, okay? So let's try this guy. First, I'm going to try this a couple different ways. First, I'm just going to go with kind of a rough sounding voice. Not too deep, because he's a small person. We'll try a higher voice as well, a higher pitched voice. But let's just try this. Forgive me if I clip my audio because he is pissed. Okay, here we go. Hey, this tree stump isn't a jungle gym for your kids to play on. It's my home. Look, how many times do I have to go over this with you people? I am a gnome, not an elf. My name is Kessler, not Keebler. And I ain't gonna bake you any damn cookies. Okay. All right. Was I pissed off enough? Did I sound aggravated, irritated? Hopefully that came across. So let's try this in a more almost comedic, higher pitched voice to go with his small stature. Okay? Let's just try that on for size. Hey, this isn't a tree stump. No, sorry, I goofed up. I got too much into my performance. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, this tree stump isn't a jungle gym for your kids to play on. It's my home. Look, how many times do I have to go over this with you people? I am a gnome, not an elf. My name is Kessler, not Keebler. Can't you read? Little improv there. And I ain't gonna bake you any damn cookies! Okay. Sorry, I was just as it dawned on me as I was reading that, my name is Kessler, not Keebler. I was just thinking of like a little name name tag out there, like on his mailbox, like a little carved wooden plaque or something like that. And so people might mistake Kessler for Keebler. I don't know. Just kind of riffing there. Okay. Let's try this another way. I'm going to try him drunk. Okay. Maybe he's been hitting the sauce a little bit. Maybe he's been drinking mead or some sort of ale or some old style alcoholic beverage because look at that nose. That is like a strawberry right there, and his cheeks, he's looks like he might, maybe some of that dirt that I'm seeing on his face are more like gin blossoms or something like that. So let's try this. I'm going to improv a little more with this probably too. Okay. I gotta get my drunk thing going here. Hey, this tree snub isn't a jungle gym for your kids to play on. It's my home. God, look, man, how many times do I have to go over this with you people? I am a gnome, okay? Not an elf. My name is Kessler, not Keebler. And I ain't gonna bake you any damn cookies. Okay, we're just kind of riffing here, having fun. This is what I always try to encourage people to do. Riff on it. See what works. It's fun. You got to remember this voiceover thing, especially in these kind of situations, is supposed to be fun, and I like to have fun. So let's try it again. Let's try. I'm gonna make him sound a little more British, sort of. Ish, I do not have an authentic British accent, so I'm just playing here. This tree stump here isn't a jungle gym for your kids to play on. It's my home. Look, how many times do I have to go over this with you people? I am a gnome, not an elf. My name is Kessler, not Keebler, and I ain't gonna bake you any damn cookies. I don't know. I'm just goofing off here. Anyway, this is just to encourage you to have some fun. If you're not finding characters like this to play with, make them up. That's what I do. That's what I did here. This is an AI generated image that I used a online tool for. I wrote this silly little script myself, and so it's a great exercise. Keeps the creative gears turning in the old noggin. So anyway, I hope you had fun with this. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, that would be awesome. And please join me again. Also, on Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time, I do a live stream. So please join me, and I'd love to answer questions and stuff like that. And I always have something to talk about, too. So anyway, that's it for now. Hope you had fun. I did. Take it easy.